Today is an exciting day as we kick off the second semi-finals and start the countdown to the all-to-play-for finals. So far, 8 teams have battled it out and Team Ikakasi has earned themselves a spot in the finals. Who'll be joining them and making their school proud by getting a shot at the ultimate title of the unsinkable outdoor class of this year? Sam Magesi. It's high stakes, it's extreme outdoor adventure, it's Challenge SOS. Ons twee spanne is opgewonde vir die eerste van 3 uitdagings in ons semifinale ronde. These teams had to battle it out in order to claim victory in their elimination rounds, from abseiling to other swinging adventures and a nail-biting obstacle course. These teams have conquered the best outdoor challenges that KZN has to offer. Let's take a look at what Team Intaba from Fairvale Secondary School and Team Umlilo from Kingsway High had to endure to get this far in the competition. Whistling as he zip lines down to the finish line. And the winning team going through to the semi-finals is Team Intaba! That team of Lilo goes through to our semi-final round. Today we're here in the beautiful Drakensberg KZN to see the victors Team Intaba and Team Umlilo battle it out for a spot in the finals. Let's get to it. Team Umlilo, Team Intaba, come through. Firstly, welcome back to Challenge SOS and welcome to your semi-final round. Are you ready to gear up and soar high and compete for the ultimate title of the unsinkable outdoor class of this year?
Yes!
Awesome stuff. Hierdie twee spanne is honger vir avontuur. So kom ons vind uit wat hulle in vandag se uitdaging moet doen. Today's challenge is a timed relay race, where each team will have to complete a 300-meter zipline and then try their hand at a little accurate archery. Archery is the term for using a bow to propel an arrow at a target. Long ago, archery was used for hunting and combat, but in modern times, it is a hobby and a sport. To hit the target requires a steady hand and a keen eye, which our teams may not have control over after a long zipline ride. Teams will start at an archery range. The first team member to go must run up to the zipline. Once they've received the all clear from the instructor, they must zip down to the bottom and run back to the archery range. Once at the archery range, the team member must use the bow and arrow to hit the target. Each team member will get to shoot 5 arrows. If they miss with all 5 arrows, they must fetch the arrows and try again. The next team member can only start the challenge once the previous member has hit the target. Time will only stop once the final team member has hit the target.
My name is Isaiah Gabin. I am 13 years old and I attend Fairvale Secondary School and I'm in grade 8.
My name is Tracy Pawans. I'm 13 years old and I attend Fairvale Secondary School.
My name is Carabelle Morrison. I am 14 years old and I am in grade 8 and I attend Fairvale Secondary.
My name is Lindell Fun. I'm 13 years old. I attend Fairvale Secondary and I'm in grade 8.
My name is Alaisha Zondo. I'm from Kingsway High School and I'm 14 years old.
My name is Creighton Cordes. I'm 14 years old and I attend Kingsway High School.
My name is Barry Markonek. I'm 14 years old and I go to Kingsway High School.
I'm Claudia Samsung of Pingani. I'm 15 in Funde Kingsway High School.
I can't really express the feeling of being in the semi-finals because it's just so much going on because you're excited, you're nervous, you're happy, you're worried. You can't really express the feeling.
Being in the semi-finals is very nerve-wracking, but it's also exciting because we know that we beat the other team. Although this team might be stronger because they also made it to the semi-finals, I'm looking forward to getting a challenge and moving through.
I'm feeling very confident about the archery and zipline challenge because I've done the ziplining before, but I'm not sure of archery and I have very good aim.
For today's archery and zipline challenge, I'm feeling confident because we do have experience with zipline and archery. Because at school we do leadership camps and we do archery. So I think my team and I have a lot of experience with archery and zipline.
When I saw Team Umlilo for the first time, I was really nervous because they're all tough. But as I say, dynamite always comes in small packages.
I'm a little bit worried about Team Ndaba because the boys look a bit fit and the girls seem smart. But for today's challenge, you don't need brains, so I really think we'll win.
Well, now that we know what lies ahead for our two teams, Team Umlilo, Team Ndaba, who'll be bringing their aim game today?
We will.
Who is going to be on target?
We will.
Julle by die huis hoef nie uitgelaat te voel nie. Besoek ons Facebookblad en gesels met ons. Two teams, but only one spot left in the finals. It's sink or swim here on
Challenge SOS.
We'll see you after this. We're in the breathtaking Drakensberg Mountains for the first challenge in our second semi-final round. Team Ndaba from Fairvale Secondary School and Team Umlilo from Kingsway High have given their all to make it through to the semi-finals. And today, they'll go up against each other in a timed relay race, where each team will get a chance to complete a zipline and archery challenge. All right, teams, which of you know how to handle a bow and arrow?
I do.
Awesome stuff. Well, let's listen to our safety instructor who's going to give us some tips on how to remain safe in today's challenge.
Hello guys. Hello. How are you guys doing today?
Okay.
Today's challenge is all about ziplining and archery. Just to give you some safety tips on archery, you'll be holding your bow at your left hand. You'll need to use two fingers, one below and one top. Okay. At the top there on the zipline, there's a guard who's going to do the clip-ons, and there'll be one guard below here just to unclip you guys. Okay. From there you land to the archery, then you shoot. Okay, that's all guys. Go and have some fun. May the best team win.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Thanks, sir.
All right, teams, you've drawn for spots. Which team will be going first today? Team Ndaba. Team Umlilo, you guys can go and chill. Team Ndaba, let's get you harnessed up and start today's challenge. Team Ndaba, remember that this is a timed challenge, so you have to zip line and hit those targets as quickly as possible. It's time to sink or swim! Go!
Go, Chelsea!
And Trezeguet is the first member of Team Ndaba to take on today's challenge.
Come on, we got it!
The reason why Trezeguet went first is because the boys would have set the pace and we would have went into a big lead.
Keep running!
Yes, Chelsea, let's go! Come on, let's go! There we go, yeah!
Going down the 300 meters zip line was very exciting and nerve-wracking. It's like I was in the air floating, and I was mostly worried about how would I do the archery.
Down, Rashid.
Whoa!
Come on.
There we go.
And Trezeguet hits the target.
Today's challenge was a very great experience. Even though I haven't done archery before, I'm happy that I've done well in it.
Now we can move on to the second member of Team Ndaba.
Faster! You gotta go faster!
The hard part of coming up this hill was that it was very steep and you lose your breath very quickly.
Oh, you made it! Come on, Azalea, come on! Almost there, almost there.
And Isaiah hits the target. It's now Lindell's turn to show us what she can do.
Run! Come on, Lindell, you can do faster than that!
I found difficulty in today's challenge. Running up the hill, it was quite difficult. I was exhausted.
Lindell, let's go! Stop walking! It's the time challenge, let's go!
As I was running, I was out of breath and I just tried to keep going and I lost balance on one of the rocks and I tripped and fell.
Yeah, let's go!
And I picked myself up and kept going because we're working as a team.
And Lindell is making her way back to the archery.
Come.
In the archery, I did struggle a bit. I was exhausted.
No! Don't hold it like that. Come on, let's go!
And I did want to give up on myself, but my team kept me going.
Aim for the yellow. Don't aim right at the yellow. Go more. Can you aim on the yellow? Can you see? Aim on the yellow. Aim for the yellow. Go a little bit more. Come on, go! Faster, Lindell. Faster. Not Let's go now. No, don't shoot. No, you can't be wasting time. Just come on, I was also tired.
I was very frustrated with Lindell because I was trying to advise her not to do things that she shouldn't do, but she wasn't listening. And she took like 22 shots in that target. And I was trying to help her, but she still didn't want to listen. She carried on talking and doing her own thing.
That's it, Lindell, that's it. Good.
It's now Corabel's turn to take on the challenge. Will she be able to make up the time that Lindell lost?
For today's challenge, I had to run up a hill, and that day by itself was very exhausting.
Corabel, let's go! Stop walking! Run! Come on, Corabel! Keep walking, let's jog, let's run! You're not listening. Corabel, you stop me, come on!
Keep going, come on.
What's the matter?
I felt very excited going down the zip line because I felt free, I was flying, and I also had butterflies in my stomach.
I'm not panicking. Stay helping me.
But come on, let's go!
I hate this. I can only fast walk because of this harness.
Can we run or jog at least? Come on!
Come on, you're gonna make it.
Let's go. Come, Corabel, you're good at this. You're good at this hard.
And it's now all up to Corabel to finish it off with Team Indaba.
Yeah, no, down. Yeah, go. More to the right, more, down.
If we are to lose today's challenge, I would blame me and Lindell because we slowed the team down the most.
Down, right. That's it, Corabel!
And time! Well done, Team Indaba. You guys don't look happy. Corabel, what's wrong?
I am tired and my throat is dry.
Well done on completing today's challenge. You guys can go and chill and we'll get Team Umlilo to take on today's challenge. With Team Ndaba having just completed the challenge, let's find out if Team Mlilo can do any better. How are you feeling, guys?
Good.
Awesome. It's time to sing. Oh! Go! Go Creighton, boy! And Creighton is off.
For today's challenge, Creighton went first, and he went up the hill pretty quick. He set himself a good pace, and that made him go faster.
Go, boy!
When Creighton got up to the zip line and zip line down, I felt quite nervous as I knew I was next and I wanted to also be as good as him.
Go, boy! There you go, boy, there you go.
And just like that, Creighton makes it seem so easy.
Go, Creighton! There you go, boy, there you go. Yes! Oh, bullseye! Go, Alicia!
After Creighton, I was next and I headed up towards the zip line. I was really tired as the harness was really heavy, so that kind of slowed me down and I was trying to maintain one pace running up. I felt nervous as well because I thought I was quite slow and I was scared for the zip line.
Come on, Alicia! Go, Alicia!
The view was beautiful. I could see the mountains and everything just seemed so perfect up there. I didn't want to come down.
Come on, Alicia! Run!
When I ran and got to the archery, I was feeling quite nervous because I was scared I wasn't gonna hit the target as quick as Creighton did. I was also feeling quite tired as running up the hill was very tiring and I struggled with that a bit.
Wait, my helmet!
When Alicia got to the archery, she did pretty good because she only used 2 arrows before she got the bullseye, and I was pretty impressed and embarrassed because she's a girl.
I told you to do it, run!
As Alicia hit the target, I already had my helmet on, so I started pacing myself up the hill.
Come on, Barry!
It's school pride and honor on the line for Team Mlilo and Team Ndaba. Who will rise to the top and who will fall out of the race to become the unsinkable outdoor class of this year? Find out when Challenge SOS returns. Who has their eye on the target and who will miss out on a shot at the ultimate title of the unsinkable outdoor class of this year? It's adventure and excitement here on Challenge SOS.
On the zip line, I crossed my legs and leaned back, which I think did help with the speed. As soon as I reached the end, I jumped off and sprinted towards the archery.
Barry! Almost there, push!
Sorry.
Put it on, right down. Right, here you go. Also right, and up. Okay, shoot.
And just like that, Barry gets her shot on target. Now Ola's turn as he's the 4th and final member of Team Mlilo to take on the challenge.
Come on, Ola, pace yourself, right?
The fact that our team is athletic came in handy a lot, like for today's challenge, because we had to have a lot of stamina running up the hill and then running to the archery, so that helped that we all do sport.
And Kola is running towards the archery.
There you go, bro. There you go.
Which way they see?
Lower, Kola.
Ooh, shot push.
Okay, I can't see. All right.
I felt nervous watching Kola doing the archery, as I was scared that he was going to take many shots before actually hitting the targets.
And time! Well done, Team Umlilo. You have officially completed your first challenge of your semi-final round. Barry, how does it feel?
It feels great to have completed it. However, the run up was extremely tiring, and it feels like my heart was the target.
Well done, Team Umlilo. Let's go ahead and meet up with Team Ndaba and find out your results. Team Ndaba, come through. Well done on completing the first challenge of your semi-final round. Did you guys enjoy that?
Yes.
Well, I'm pretty sure you guys are keen to find out what the results are. And the times are going to be revealed at the end of this semi-final round. This was the first of 3 challenges, which means that you guys still have another 2 challenges before we find out who will go through to the finals and compete for the ultimate title of the Unsinkable Outdoor class of this year. With the first challenge taken care of, who is in the lead? Team Ndaba from Fairvale Secondary or Team Umlilo from Kingsway High? If you don't want to miss out on any of the behind-the-scenes action here on Challenge SOS, then be sure to follow us on Facebook, and you can be a part of it. Right now, here's a sneak peek at our next episode where these 2 teams go up against each other in a mountain boarding challenge. And Trezeguet is off as the first member of Team Ndaba.
Come, Creighton! Come on! You're almost done! Come on!
2 teams, but only one can go through to the finals and get a shot at the ultimate title of the Unsinkable Outdoor class of this year. Join us again next week as we continue the journey to finding out who will be victorious. But before we go, always remember that life's a challenge. And only you can decide if you sink or swim! We'll see you again next week.